I think we think too much of ourselves. We always say we make Hollywood level movies and all that. But I personally feel they are much more ahead of us technically. They are much more ahead of us. And I don't like to be in a rat race in no, competing with them. They have a head start of 50 to 60 years. They have a much more better directors, visionaries, and all that. But only way that we can match with them is with our emotions. I think only emotions-wise, or like we are talking about Mahabharata and Ramayana, the epics we have, these are the only things that we are much, much better than them. But in all other departments, I think they are far ahead of us.
Karan, also to respond to that my question. I mean, what is your opinion? I mean, I remember, in Ficky Frames, there was a subject that, are we going to be making, world, $100 million film, $500 million kind of, box office and all, whether we can really, compete with the rest of the world. Now, you have been seeing all kind of films, and you also understand cinema and its business, in terms of, what is the situation of the world. Whether it's Hollywood or Chinese film industry or Indian film industry. You're also part of Ficky Frames, you have been part of the committee and all. So from that perspective, suppose, a film like Baahubali is there. Do you think, we can have, this is our subject, and inspired by, as he said, that inspired by, great stories, epic stories like Mahabharata and Ramayana. Do you think, that we can take all this across and win over the world? Is that possibility exist? And do you visualize yourself doing it?
I have to say that apart from, I think, our cinematic vision and our content, we face a lot of infrastructure obstacles that China does not face. So, for example, the growth of China has been phenomenal in the exhibition circuit recently. Just their statistics are just on another level altogether. They're almost competing with Hollywood where it comes to footfalls and it comes to infrastructure. Someone like Anil, I'm sure, will be able to tell you better that we have actually big infrastructure issues when it comes to exhibition. We are still combating number of screens in this country. That's because we have political bureaucracy issues. We have red tape that we are combating. We are one country that are combating many more external forces. Internally, we are prepared. We are ready. We have the infrastructure now. We have some filmmakers who have the vision. We have the technical departments that can enhance that vision. But we don't have showcasing. We have combating release after release. We have, like any multiplex owners will tell you, the kind of issues we have with number of screens. So on one level, I think we're prepared. Like, to answer your question, yes, we're prepared. We're not here to take on, because as Sir just said, that they have a head start. They are way superior to us technically because they have had a head start and they have actually been able to platform that head start and put it out there on celluloid. We're nascent in that department, but let me tell you, we are fast learners and we are we can catch up really fast, and we have the ability, we have so many stories to tell that can integrate Indian mythology with computer graphic cinema. But we have not been able to showcase them. We are still combating sound issues. We're still combating space issues. We're combating a lot of issues that require the information and broadcasting ministry to intervene and enhance us as an industry. We are very crippled. We are either fighting censors, or we are fighting screens. We are fighting political issues. Nobody else is fighting those issues that we are fighting on a daily basis. Every day we are fighting FIRs and all this. Every day, if somebody just left Indian cinema alone, we would prosper, but no one leaves us alone. Unfortunately, we are soft targets to everything. A problem anywhere in the world is blamed on us. Everything is something that we are so conscious of. Every little, I keep fearing with every release, now who's going to put a court case on me for something random and ridiculous. So as I said, we are facing a lot of issues that kind of stunt us, stop our growth. Anyway, I think it's been great, but before I think we flag off this wonderful evening, the two lovely ladies here who are both looking fabulous have contributed humongously to Baahubali. I want to know your experience, Anushka, and what's it been like working with a veteran filmmaker?
This is my second movie with Rajamouli sir, and as he said, when we saw, after, of course, working with him in a second movie is again a dream come true. And I didn't realize when I signed in for the movie, and I remember the first day when we went on set and stood there after listening to the script and listening to how big it was. Never realized how big it was till we stood on that set. we just were lost, in terms of now what do we speak, what do we say? And everything was so big, and then he's always been there to guide us and take us through it. So it's been an amazing journey. And again, I'm someone who always believed in fairy tales and things which are larger than life. And today, I've just seen the trailer, so again, I feel it's a shock to see stories that you read of and what you see as kids and as you're growing up in theaters, to be a part of something like that. And I'm actually looking forward to watch it myself.
They shot with me more than nearly 300 days. After 250 days, I really got frustrated. Now I was like, Raj, I want to say, I didn't tell him, but I was like, Raj, now it's enough. We'll see, we'll watch the film. Whatever it's done, just show it.